Welcome, fellow wanderers of the mind, to a realm where ideas dance like fireflies in the twilight. This is Podcast, where curiosity fuels our journey and imagination knows no bounds. Join us as we embark on an odyssey through the vast expanse of human thought, exploring the realms of science, art, philosophy, and beyond. From the depths of ancient wisdom to the cutting-edge innovations of tomorrow, prepare to be captivated, challenged, and inspired. So, dear listener, adjust your sails and set your course for adventure, for the voyage is about to begin.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Campus Conversations. I'm Fabiha, and I'm joined today by my good friend and fellow student Samuel. How are you doing today?
Hey Fabiha, I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on the show.
Of course. So today we're diving into the world of university lessons. I know we've both had our fair share of interesting classes and experiences. What's one lesson that really stood out to you?
Well, there was this one psychology class I took last semester that was absolutely fascinating. We delved into the complexities of human behavior and the theories behind them. It was mind-blowing to see how much we can learn about ourselves through psychology.
That sounds incredible. Psychology is such a rich field with so many layers to explore. Did you have any memorable moments from that class?
Oh, definitely. One particular moment that stands out is when we discussed the Stanford prison experiment. It was both shocking and eye-opening to see how ordinary people can exhibit extreme behaviors when put in certain situations. It really made me question the nature of authority and power dynamics.
Absolutely. And what about you, Samuel? Any standout lessons from your university experience?
Well, one class that left a lasting impression on me was my environmental science course. We covered a wide range of topics, from climate change to biodiversity conservation. It really opened my eyes to the urgent need for sustainable practices in our society.
That sounds incredibly important, especially given the environmental challenges we're facing today.
Definitely. One concept that really resonated with me was the idea of interconnectedness in nature. Everything is so intricately linked, and our actions have far-reaching consequences on the planet and future generations.
It's so true. We often forget that we're just one small part of a much larger ecosystem. It's crucial that we take responsibility for our actions and work towards a more sustainable future.
Absolutely. And I think that's one of the most valuable aspects of university lessons. They not only educate us about the world around us, but also inspire us to make a positive difference.
Well said, Samuel. It's been great discussing our university experiences with you today. So today we're diving into another lessons once again. Do you remember any particularly challenging lessons or courses you've encountered during your time at university?
Oh, definitely. One class that really pushed me out of my comfort zone was a philosophy course I took last year. We explored deep existential questions and debated complex ethical dilemmas. It was both intellectually stimulating and emotionally draining at times.
Philosophy can definitely be a roller coaster of emotions. Do you have any specific topics or discussions from that course that stood out to you?
One topic that sparked intense debates was the concept of free will versus determinism. It forced me to question my own beliefs and grapple with the idea that our actions may be predetermined by external factors beyond our control.
That's a profound philosophical debate, for sure. It's fascinating how these discussions can challenge our fundamental understanding of ourselves and the world around us.
Absolutely. And what about you, Fabiha? Any challenging lessons or courses that come to mind?
Well, one class that really tested my critical thinking skills was a statistics course I took as part of my major requirements. The material was quite dense, and I struggled to grasp some of the more advanced concepts at first.
I can relate. Statistics can be a tough nut to crack. How did you overcome those challenges?
It took a lot of dedication and perseverance, that's for sure. I sought help from my professors and classmates, and I also spent extra time practicing problems and reviewing the material. Eventually, it started to click, and I gained a deeper understanding of the subject.
That's impressive, Fabiha. It just goes to show that with the right mindset and support system, we can overcome even the most daunting academic hurdles.
Absolutely. And I think that's an important lesson to remember. It's okay to struggle and ask for help along the way. University is as much about the journey of learning and growth as it is about achieving academic success.
Well said, Fabiha. Thanks for another insightful conversation.
Of course. So today we're talking all about memorable university lessons. Samuel, can you recall a lesson or class that unexpectedly changed your perspective on a certain topic?
Definitely. One class that comes to mind is an anthropology course I took last semester. We studied different cultures and societies around the world, and it really opened my eyes to the diversity of human experience.
That sounds fascinating. Did you have any specific moments or insights from that course that stayed with you?
One thing that struck me was the concept of cultural relativism, the idea that we should suspend judgment of other cultures and try to understand them on their own terms. It made me realize how important it is to approach unfamiliar cultures with an open mind and a willingness to learn.
Absolutely. Cultural relativism is such a valuable perspective, especially in today's interconnected world. It helps us appreciate the richness of human diversity and foster greater empathy and understanding.
Exactly. And what about you, Fabiha? Any lessons that made a lasting impact on you?
Well, one class that really resonated with me was a literature course focused on post-colonial literature. We read works by authors from former colonies and explored themes of identity, power, and resistance.
That sounds like a thought-provoking class. Did you have any favorite readings or discussions from that course?
One book that left a profound impression on me was Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. It offered a powerful critique of colonialism and highlighted the resilience of indigenous cultures in the face of oppression. It was a stark reminder of the enduring legacy of colonialism and the importance of reclaiming and celebrating marginalized voices.
Wow, that sounds like a must-read. It's amazing how literature can serve as a window into different cultures and histories, allowing us to empathize with experiences vastly different from our own.
Absolutely. And I think that's one of the greatest gifts of education, the opportunity to broaden our perspectives and deepen our understanding of the world around us.
Well said, Fabiha. Thanks for another insightful conversation.
Thank you, Samuel, and thank you to our listeners for tuning in. Until next time, keep learning and exploring.
As the final chords of our conversation fade into the ether, I'm reminded once again of the power of connection and the beauty of shared ideas. Thank you for joining us on this journey through words, thoughts, and musings. If you've enjoyed what you've heard, don't forget to subscribe for more episodes filled with inspiration, insight, and discovery. Until next time, may your days be filled with curiosity and your mind forever open to the wonders of the world. Farewell, and remember, the adventure continues.